What is up, peoples? Tocen here, and today we're going to be making an easy Batman emblem. I wanted to take it back to the basics where an emblem wasn't only just an insane piece of art, but something cool that you can use as your player card. The Batman emblem that I have here is a recreation of Batman News' website's logo. This is only going to take 22 layers, and most of that is just being the background. So, let's get started. Starting off at the background, just scale up a square and put a radial gradient on there by pressing X or square in the color menu. Then we're going to make the first color the fourth middle blue and the next one black. And don't forget to change the opacity of the black to 100%. For the details, we're just going to go into the patterns page and grab a shattered piece, make this black with an opacity of 50%, and scale this up to 25. You can arrange these in any order, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're just filling up all the gaps. So just copy and paste until it's all filled in. Now grab a circle and scale it up just a bit, put a regular gradient on here with our first color being black and the next one's going to be a dark gray. Duplicate that and rotate it to about 180 degrees and make the second color in that gradient white and move the slider to 70. Then we're going to duplicate this again and scale it in just a smidgen, also rotating this one to 180 from what it was before. And make the first color about an average gray and move the slider back to 50. Onto the face, we're going to start off with a half circle rotated to 90 degrees. And we're going to have some finer details with these, so just use the numbers that are on the screen below and move this about 5 points up and freescale it by clicking in your right thumbstick and adjusting it to -53 and -47. With these next pieces, we're going to be adjusting it around that half circle. So just grab the first emblem here, it's going to be a shield, and scale and position it, and it's not going to be exact. Just move it toward the top left point meets with the half circle. Then we're going to duplicate this and rotate it oppositely to about 312 degrees. And have the top right of this shield meet with that half circle. It's not going to be exact, so just make the rotations on this one to where the bottom left of the shield and the top right of it can meet the half circle and the other side of the shield. After this, we're going to make the ears, so we're going to grab a half a heart, put it in place with these coordinates, and then duplicate it and flip it and rotate it opposingly. Now we're going to get the lampshade, and what we're going to do with this is going to fill up the gaps between the points of the shield and the half heart ear, and we're also going to be filling in the center part of the entire face. So make sure you have the exact scale proportions, but as far as the position and rotation, it's not going to be exact. Just put it in to where you see it fits. Then we're going to duplicate that and rotate it back to the other side. And do the same thing with this where you just fill in the line and fill in the face. Now I'm going to put all these pieces to black because I just colored them differently so you can see where all the placements were on my screen. And after this, we're going to get the triangle wide from the tools page and then make this the second gray with a 60% opacity. Then scale and rotate it into place and make sure the left part of the triangle stands vertically while the other side matches up with the bottom right of the shield. Then duplicate this, make the opacity 100%, make it black, and scale and put it into place with these coordinates. Now for the eyes, there's a lot of stuff you can use. What I felt like using was the broken columns. So just have these be white and put them in here with these proportions, making sure that when you duplicate one of those eyes, make it the exact opposite coordinates. Like here I have my X, or the first one, is -20, and then when I duplicate this eyeball, the X coordinate for the right one is going to be not negative but +20, and the same 40 for the Y. So it's all perfectly symmetrical. You can use a lot of different emblems here. So you can even like widen one side of the eye to make different expressions with his face if you want to. But as for our last bit of detail, we're just going to grab a smile outline, rotate this 180 degrees and scale it right into place with using that half circle. And there we go. We have our very own easy Batman emblem, and we got about 42 layers remaining to do whatever you wish. And it only took us about 5 minutes to do this. So, if you want to see your emblem in my next episode, just tweet a screenshot to Tocen_, and that would be extremely awesome to see what you've got. So until next time, peace out, peoples.